I've been advised Daisy Lane is worth a look. Whoa, looks pretty nice. Somewhere up here we should have an interesting little shop. This is it. Hello, how are you?
Not so bad, how's yourself?
Good, thank you.
Good.
I've been advised this is well worth a look as I'm passing through.
Right, well you've got 4 rooms.
Yeah.
It's all in categories and sections.
Yeah.
And there's a list at the bottom of the stairs.
So I can stroll up the stairs?
Oh yes, there's nobody else in apart from a ginger cat.
Well, that's the main reason I'm here. Right. No, it's not the main reason, but I have a ginger cat. Oh, well. So I affiliate, you know, I can relate. Where's he going to be?
He'll be as close as he can get to a fire and he'll be fast asleep.
Classic cat style.
Absolutely.
I'll go and say hello. If you are a bit of a literary type, this is the place for you. Let's go upstairs, see if we can find him. Oh, what was the cat's name?
Gerry.
Gerry. Mm-hmm. Not Tom like mine.
Oh, no.
Mine is called Tom. Well, Tommy.
Right.
Named after the famous Primus song, Tommy the Cat. Right, upstairs. There you are. Hello, Gerry. Oh, it's cozy there, isn't it? Yeah, this really is an amazing place. You can feel the history and how long this place has been here. It's not like your modern London bookshops. This is a proper old school, probably really well categorised bookshop, I reckon. Richard Dawkins, I knew he'd had to be here. The God Delusion, this is really famous. Even I know that. This is more my thing. Yes, the Jungle Frontier. 22 Specialised Service Regiment in the Borneo Campaign, 1963 to 66. Well, thank you. I'll leave you to it. Bye, Gerry. Barry and Gerry there at Daisy Lane Books. Look at this for a scene. I'm in Holmfirth today, which is a town, I think it's in the south of Yorkshire. I hear there's lots of interesting things about this place, but I've got to see them with my own eyes to find out, haven't I? I am really looking forward to this. Oh, look at that garden. You wouldn't want to cut that grass, would you? Today's plan is to continue walking down this road until we get into the village of Holmfirth itself and then start the usual explorations and give you a bit of an insight into what it's like up here in the south of Yorkshire. It's very different to London, I can tell you that. And definitely not as scuzzy. Okay, that's different. Although I did once use a bidet as a plant pot. It almost feels like the sort of place you could imagine, I don't know, 3 sprightly elderly gentlemen going out and getting up to their own adventures and causing all sorts of mischief. And of course, the famous BBC series Last the Summer Wine was filmed here. And you would often see the 3 guys sitting in a cafe discussing their plans and their activities for the day and the adventures they'd get up to. And this was it. This was the famous Sid's Café. And what a classic looking spot it is, look at that. If we just look inside in the window there, it's closed now, but you can see Compo and Nora Batty and all the characters. Everywhere you turn around here, you see little references to Last of the Summer Wine and its filming. And across the way there, we've got the wrinkled stocking tea room. Oh, and the steps, those must be the steps. Let's get over there and have a look. This bit, I can remember this from when I've seen the series from time to time. This is where Nora Batty would have come down and chased Compo away with a broom or something, because he was getting a bit too close to her. Oh, and right here, Compo's ferret house, where he kept them. Fantastic. Look, way up, Compo's house, Yorkshire's finest lovable rogue. Look at that, you can actually stay here. There she is, the famous wrinkled stockings. What a spot. It's beautiful in this sunlight. No wonder they chose to film here all those years. Of course, it seems to have a blue plaque. So let's have a little look at that. Designed as a cinema, opened in March 1913 under its original name, Valley Theatre. In addition to showing films, it provided a stage for a variety of live performances. Look at this, It's the year ahead, all planned out. I don't think it's the original ZZ Top, not the original White Snake, and definitely not the original Chili Peppers, but Pipers. Who'd have thought a little town like this would have such a big venue? If you were walking the streets of Holmfirth any time between 1939 and 1950, you might have seen somebody walking towards you with a really big dog on a lead, and you might look again and think, hang on, that's not a dog, that is a tiger. Believe it or not, it's a true story. The Holmfirth Tiger is the story of a family that rescued a tiger cub from South Africa, and they brought it back here, looked after it, brought it up as a family pet, and it lived in the house of them. And it was so tame that they could bring it out on walks, take it to the park, take it past the school. All the school kids would come out and pet it and that sort of thing. It would climb the trees, go and rest up on a tree, and just do all the things your typical domestic cat would do. Only about 150 times the size of one. Right here, walking the streets of this little town, Holmfirth. That is the true story of Fenella, the Holmfirth Tiger. By now you will have learned that the whole of the BBC series Last of the Summer Wine was filmed here in Holmfirth. It was a very, very popular series, ran for many, many years, one of the long-running series that BBC often has. And just to round that off, I want to go to one more little spot, which is a bit of a walk up this direction, just to sort of close the chapter on that and say goodbye to those famous characters that had all the adventures in the area all those years ago. This is St. John's Church in Upperthong, and I'm told there's something worth a bit of a look in here, so let's have a quick look. As we walk up these few steps here in the graveyard, we can see here a whole load of Wellington boots rolled down at the top, and of course this would be the grave of the actor Bill Owen, who played Compo in the famous series Last of the Summer Wine. There's his rolled down Wellington boots everywhere. And of course he was also very famous for his scruffy green woolly hat that he always wore. Maybe I modelled myself on Compo a little bit, who knows? And then just next to him, no doubt his great friend and fellow actor, Peter Sallis. He would have played Clegg. There you go, it says it on the grave. Have a cracking day. Of course he was also the voice of Wallace in Wallace and Gromit. And of course, if you want to get yourself fish and chips in the area, where else are you going to get it from than Compo's Fish and Chips? Ooh, that is tempting. There's a very good chance of me getting some, well, chips at least. Let's see what we've got. Oh, chips and gravy. Not bad. Get in. And that is it from the little Yorkshire town of Holmfirth. Lovely little place that it is. And I will see you next time somewhere, either on foot or on wheels, somewhere else in the UK. See you later.